Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. This is the match reaction for Manchester United 3, Everton 1. Listen, I'm not going to keep this too long. We are out of the FA Cup again. Um, and yeah, just before we get into this match reaction, if you can like, comment, subscribe, that would be fantastic. Trying to get to 500 subscribers, which would be great. We've done really well in the past 48 hours, so I appreciate everything. Obviously, back end of a bad result against Brighton has really set this channel alive, but um, yeah, I'm really pissed off, to be honest, with the actual, even before the game, the lineup. Listen, some people might be saying, listen, play the strongest squad, give them confidence, all this shit. If we pull out a really good performance, and if we manage to win, um, but to me there was more risk than reward with that, and we've seen now with Alex Iwobi potentially out for months, which I think to me an ankle ligament injury. I think. Um, I mean, that's just it's completely destroying us. A player like him out, who obviously has had a tough time at the start of his career at Everton, has really grown into a decent player. I wouldn't say a world beater. I wouldn't say, you know, a player other teams will be drooling to sign, but he's been really, he's just been the best of a bad bunch, Iwobi, especially in the past 18 months. And he's crucial to this team performing and getting forward and actually having a brain, to think fast and create things out of nothing. And he's gone. And he'd be gone for ages now, there's no doubt about it. Taken off a stretcher, and yeah, I'm really pissed off because I said before this game, Lampard for me just needs to just take a risk and put, not even really much of a risk. These players are not doing anything in the Premier League. Why would you reckon they'll start on a cup run and potentially get somewhere? But it's not doing any favours, and we need less games than more, and we need less distractions than more. So putting out a strong side like that is really wound me up, and we've been punished for it, and we've lost anyway. So it's made us even feel worse, to be honest. Because what was the chances of us beating Man United in top form at Old Trafford? But yeah, game started off. United score, very just a shot, just a shambolic goal. Anthony in the middle, no one marking him at all. Pass was kind of poor, but Anthony stretched, and yeah, from Martial, I think it was the pass, and Anthony stretching was 1-0 after 4 minutes, and you're thinking, oh, here we go, there's my prediction. I said either 6-7-0 or we're going to win 2-1. Um, and yeah, it was on course for the 6-0. And then out of nowhere, De Gea, massive mistake. He has that in him. I don't know what he's doing. I think Mope struck the ball, gone between his legs. The reaction was ridiculously slow. Very unlike De Gea, that type of mistake. And yeah, Cody bundled it home, and it's 1-1. And it's just, listen, I was looking at the updates and I was going, it really isn't mean anything to me, this. It really isn't. Um, and yeah, I only watched the highlights because, well, why would I want to watch the game? I mean, I should support my club, yes, I know, through thick and thin, but listen, I'm in work, and I'm not, I'm not distracting myself from work to watch a team who do absolutely nothing for us and barely put effort in. But I could say they have put effort in this game, which is frustrating because you're playing in the cup where we are having a very high chance of going down, and you couldn't perform like that against Brighton. But yeah, um, and yeah, he changed the formation as well. Well, we had five at the back again, five at the back like we did against City, and three in midfield, and then two up front. And yeah, it works better for us, but it can only last so much. It can only last so long. You know, the good run of form in that kind of a formation, because we haven't got the players to compete. And yeah, it just showed in the second half. Actually, at the end of the first half, we was just trying to boot the ball away. Basically, we was trying to just survive till half time, which we did. Second half, 7 minutes in. I can't even remember who scored, to be honest. Oh, yeah, Cody on goal. I think Rashford beat Coleman with ease. And listen, it's not on Coleman. Rashford's in very good form, a lot younger than him. He's going to beat him for pace and skill. And yeah, the ball goes in and Cody tries to clear it or do whatever he has to do. And it goes to the back of the net and we're 2-1 down. And then, yeah, just limited with few chances there and there. Lampard said we had the better of the chances. I mean, I didn't see anything on the highlights, so it must have not been that good. And yet then we go on a counter-attack. Damari Gray, lovely flick into, I think it was Decore, maybe, or maybe it was Coleman. Actually, I think it was Coleman. And then it goes back out to Damari Gray, which you find out he's offside, which is ridiculous. I think, mate, watch your line, watch the line. You know what I mean? He was going to get the ball anyway with that pass, so it's frustrating when because that's happened now. He was getting the ball anyway. He had no advantage of getting that ball with the defender near to him. You know, the defender was anywhere near to him, so he was going to get it regardless. And yeah, drives the ball into the box, crosses in, basically smashes it at Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin chest the ball into the net. And yeah, 2-2, looks great, amazing, blah, blah, blah. And it's ruled offside, obviously, like I just said. And then, yeah, we go and concede a penalty to Ben Godfrey. Very clumsy, I think. But at the end of the day, it was basically over the game anyway. So, yeah, trips him at the very end before he gets to the bar line. And, yeah, Rashford dispatches it. And, yeah, lose 3-1. And that's it. Yeah, like I said, we had spirits in this game, blah, 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 blah. Could you take positives out of that? I don't know. I think Iwobi getting injured is possibly the worst, probably one of the worst players who could have got injured for us, to be honest. Because we've got nothing else, really, and he's got legs as well, so you can run around all day where we just look knackered all the time, lack of pace everywhere, apart from probably Damari Gray. And, yeah, I really don't know where we're going to go from here. I'm just begging Southampton have a really bad day, which they've had a lot this season, and see where we go from here. But I really don't have hope of that. I could just see Shea Adams scoring, maybe the new signing Orsic or whatever his name is. They bought today for 8 million, which, you know, is actually a very good signing. Yes, he's 30, but he could be impactful for them. And that's a new threat we're going to have to face next Saturday. So a long week ahead for the Blues, a long January transfer window this is going to be. We're not looking like we're going to bring anyone in. If we are, it's going to be loan signings, desperate signings. We're now possibly going to have to try and find another centre midfielder. I could say Iwobi's more of an attacking midfielder, and I've been crying out for that anyway. I've said it on my Twitter. We need to get a number 10 for me. I think we need it more than attackers. We've got Ellis Sims. I think I heard reports that we've got Nathan Broadhead back as well. It's getting really desperate. It's getting really desperate now. But yeah, Ellis Sims, Tom Cannon, Nathan Broadhead, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I mean, doesn't that just read championship all over? But we have to see. We'll have to see. But it gives us more options, I guess. But it's just a lack of experience and a lack of quality. Yeah, we're just going to have to see this week. This is such a vital month. I can't help just think negative. There's nothing in this side which gives me any hope. We had a glimpse of hope, because you have the likes of Richarlison who does something out of nothing last season, and we just don't have anything like that, and we haven't replaced the players. I've gone on about it loads of times, but yeah, this is my match reaction anyway. Yeah, I'll see you all soon. I'll do a video the midweek, maybe about Iwobi's update on his injury and possible transfers. But yeah, that's enough for me. Good night.